try it out just to see how far you think you getting with me. I'm the one from your dreams, act like you know. You've been kind of flirting with me on the low, and I keep wanna take it slow. But all that playing, I'm not going for games. One for saying, taking names, rise to fame. You've been liking all my pictures, plus you gotta find. I wanna make you mine. I know it's back for time. Say just what you want, get just what you need.
That's what you talking about?
It's a cute thing. Like it hurt. Just fucking up. I thought we was listening to the song.
I mean, she said she.
Pretty, unique, sassy, seductive you. This is the P.U.S.S.Y podcast. I'm your host, Tans, and with me is Elijah and Tania.
Hey.
What's happening? How are y'all today?
I'm alive.
Oh, I'm about to say you just did a little dance because you had got some good news.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Got a blessing on the fucking way.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Care to share, or are we gonna wait for it?
Not to be disrespectful or rude, but I don't like to speak it until it's
We understand.
through. I don't want to push nothing too fast. I want to manifest and let it boil. So
I feel you, girl. I
No
feel you.
disrespect taken.
Right.
thank you.
So, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh fuck.
Goddamn. Tease me a what?
Let me ease into it. We gonna be feeling all the love that day. Well, some of us. No?
Some strawberries, some whatever. Shit, we got what, a month and some change maybe? Not even a month. Wait, we got about what?
Two months.
I mean, shit need to be permed now. It's a bit dead.
We about to start getting Valentine's Day stuff anyways and to put on the shelf, so.
Yeah, the world of retail, everything is like fast forward.
Hell yeah.
And
Annoying.
yeah.
As fuck.
Very annoying. So, speaking of love, do y'all believe in love?
Yes.
Hell no.
Why?
Not anymore.
I see it, but it hasn't happened yet, so I don't know.
I can't.
I think love in this generation is
What do you mean by you see it?
like on social media. Some people, sometimes in person,
That shit
depends on the couple, but
You ain't about to let it
it's real. It's just coming across it.
I think you can come across it. I think you just gotta find your yin, your yang, your peanut butter jelly, your motherfucking lamb chop shit.
I think love happens when you stop looking for it and you let it come to you.
That is true.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That is true.
Focusing on yourself and what you got going on, and you know the right person will show
You ain't
up.
supposed to be looking for it no how.
Some people do though.
That should say he who findeth a good thing. The fuck he. Nigga, you come to me. The fuck that he.
Some people don't like being alone, so they constantly jump from person to person, and
That's relationship bullshit.
that shit's horrible. Yeah. But if you focus on yourself and do you, then hey, it'll come. Just don't go looking for it, cause yeah.
I don't know. I ain't end up looking for it. That shit smacked me right in my face. And then smacked me right the fuck again. Child.
When you go looking for it, that's how you end up hurt.
Bro, that's the gag though. A bitch won't even looking for shit.
It can't be.
It's like hell. I just went with the flow.
Well, if it ain't no more, then that means it ain't meant to be. So
That
keep it pushing.
that too, but I ain't one to like. Actually, I am. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's a one and done.
You ain't going back.
I just, bro, that shit gonna have to. Somebody gonna really have to apply some big ass pressure.
Oh, yeah,
And I
definitely.
mean, I mean, nigga, at this point, just go ahead. And my first date needs to go ahead and be my wedding ring. At this point.
You need to prove yourself to me.
Nah, dead ass. Show me every motherfucker. Ooh, y'all know that's a story.
I don't disagree with that though. I feel like if you know what it is and you're serious about it, it doesn't take long.
Oh yeah.
For it to
Love doesn't have
get to
a
where it
time
needs to go.
frame.
Yeah, like people say, oh, I want to date for 3 years, and then I want to be engaged for 2. And
First of all, who was dating for 3 years?
What you mean? Who's that casually dating? I mean, shit. You're not supposed to be looking.
what you do?
They use it as an excuse to mess with other people. Oh, we just talking. We not
It
serious.
gives them
I
like,
can't
what?
sit there and say that shit though, cause I will sit there. It's not I will sit there, but it's just like, if you're gonna date me, that means if we're gonna exclusively date, that means okay, yeah.
Right, there's the difference.
So then there's talking like, but so okay, it don't make sense because dating you're supposed to get to know somebody. While
And
you're
they say
dating.
talking is when you're getting to know somebody.
That's why you can't say exclusively dating. You're dating or you're exclusive, and the exclusive is, here's the news to y'all, this is my man, and
Okay.
I'm his girl. That's the exclusive. Dating, you can tell people that, yeah, we hang out sometimes and we kick it or whatever, but
That ain't my man.
we don't know where it's going. We don't know if it's gonna get too serious or whatever. Right now, we just chilling.
Shit, so we just
Talking,
Okay.
dating, whatever. But the exclusive is, that's you getting in that relationship. And you
don't
getting
mess
serious.
with my man.
Exactly.
So do you guys prefer being single, or are you like a relationship type of person? I'm a relationship type, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a single bitch. Okay, only because when I'm in a relationship, that's a whole different fucking side, and that shit just everybody don't deserve to see that shit, man. And that's
Definitely. The only good thing about being single is doing what you want to do.
do
But
what you want to do in a relationship.
not like, when I say do what you want to do, like with other people.
Do who you want to do.
There you go. But I like being cuddled up and stuff, so yeah, relationship.
You can do what you want to do.
We don't condone cheating, by the way.
I mean, it ain't cheating if y'all both want it. The fuck? Hell
So an
yeah.
open
Polygamy me,
relationship.
the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you would definitely be.
You're
in
being
a-
serious?
I'm being dead ass.
For you and 2 men, or
You a
him
girl and a
a girl?
man.
It don't matter. It wouldn't
or
matter
it's
to me.
collective?
It wouldn't matter to me. I would prefer 2 men, or I would prefer like another girl, but like
I don't know. Sometimes that 2 husbands thing be looking lit. Ain't gonna lie. Sometimes
2 niggas, 2 Kato, 2 me. What more could I want?
I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't do it.
Shit.
I'm not sticking 2 dicks in my mouth. Sorry.
You ain't gotta be.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta be having sex with both of them.
I mean, you can.
If you're in the relationship, you just, so what? You're just dating 2 guys, and
Hey.
that's not.
That's when STD testing comes in. At the same time, if our STD results is clear, then fuck it. Me and my niggas is good. What is you talking about?
But don't people in those relationships have open, like, is an open relationship still?
That's what I'm saying. There's different, like.
So you could be sleeping with one of
aspects
them,
of
and then
it.
the other one, you could be like, you do what you want to do, but we still married.
But that's not how
There's-
polygamy works.
I'm about to say there's just different things that people expect from their polygamous relationship. So you could be the girl who has 2 men, they don't touch and they don't see anybody else, you're the one. And then you could have a man who has his other girl, and you still have your 2 men, or he has his other girl. And
At that point, that's when it becomes open though. If one of my guys is gonna sit, I'm allowed one of my guys to sit there and go and have another, then it's open.
So you wouldn't think polygamy is an open relationship?
Polygamy is an open relationship with the 2 people that you've already talked about that with. It's an understanding. It's like it's just like, it's an understanding. Like, listen, you, me, and you, this is what it is. If we wish to bring somebody or y'all wish to step out, let me know. At that point, that's when communication also comes in. It can be done. Trust me.
So you're going on with your 2 guys, and then one says, I want to add this girl in, and you say no, and then he bounce on you. All right, bye. You just gonna stick.
Deuces.
So then, what if you don't find anybody else, and then it's just you and your one guy?
Okay, well then we become open because I'm gonna find me another. Y'all laughing like
She like what she like.
y'all laughing.
I'm not judging.
No.
I'm curious how it's gonna go.
Or how it works. Because, yeah.
It's really not that hard. Y'all overthinking it. Y'all really overthinking it. Y'all overthinking it so much. Like I can't even.
I guess it's an understanding between 3 people.
Or more.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, shit. I don't know.
Would you guys take? I'm pretty sure. Well, you know what? Let me not say that. I'm just gonna ask the question. Would you guys take a spouse back after cheating, or have you taken somebody back after they've cheated on you?
I'm gonna contradict myself by saying this, but my first thing is like, absolutely not, because it has been situations where like, no, and then there has been situations where okay.
I took back one dude after he cheated on me, and that didn't even last long because I can't trust you. Like, I started acting even more crazy. I was like, okay, never mind. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work at all. And then you don't trust them, so you still worried about what they doing. So I've done that once, and never ever again. You cheat on me, that's it.
Nah, dead ass.
We done.
Or not dead ass.
Ain't about to have me up at night stressed.
For cry all you want to.
Right.
I think it depends on the time that's put into the relationship.
Time
like a marriage or something.
Hard.
Yeah, because it's different if this is just someone that you're in a relationship with for a year, he fucks up and then you want to dip, or someone you've been with consistently or even married to for 5-10 years. Emotions are a lot deeper.
Marriage probably is different because especially if you got kids together and stuff. Most people don't want their kids to see that, so they'll try to work it out, but sometimes it don't work out.
So, telling me like, I don't know. I really don't think time has to do with shit, though. Marriage or not, but.
I don't know. If y'all been together for a long time, it might be hard to let go, but.
Okay, so what's the difference between somebody you was dating for a year telling my son, oh yeah, I cheated because we was going through this and this, and then a person y'all married, he say, oh yeah, I cheated because I was bored, this and this and this, the same reason.
Well, if we've been married for a long time and got kids, then we're gonna have to talk about something. But if we just been dating for a year and you do that, then bye. Go be with the person you cheated with.
Well, because along with time is the assumption that y'all have been through ups and downs and been through a lot of shit. And so you really don't kind of put that into like someone you've just been dating for or been with for a year type of thing, you know. So I feel like that's how it factors when I say time. Like y'all have been through a lot.
Okay.
Dang, I want to go report for 15 minutes.
Slow that shit
I
down.
feel like we almost did a list.
Slow it down.
Are men more emotional than women?
Hell yeah. Hell motherfucking hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Men don't know how to handle their emotions at all. I'm sorry. It's like when a girl is with a guy and he does a bunch of bullshit and she just she sticks by it and kind of deals with it. But one time the girl do something, she all type of hoes, sluts, and all this other stuff, and they just act like you killed their mom or something. Like, dude.
I don't even think emotional as in like relationship wise though. It's just like they just emotional period when they sick. Even when they are in a relationship,
when they sick, the whole world is just over.
I mean, but shit, I was once told that women are also the same and non-emotional. So the gag is we just know how to put on a facade. Actually,
we know how to.
Both genders know how to put on facades because a man can go sit there and you can't really talk to a nigga because bruh in the car crying. You don't even know girl crying. You don't know what the hell going on.
Well,
bro.
some men don't like to show their emotions. So, you're right.
Shit. I don't know.
My sister stated that when a girl is on her cycle and she's going through the ups and downs, there is a heightened level of testosterone
That is true.
in her body,
That is true.
which is causing everything to be out of whack. So you have a man who's full of it,
There go your answer. Y'all more emotional than us.
who's full of it. The identified chaos is
Niggas turn more than bitches these days.
And don't let you reject the guy. They just...
Ooh-wee. Boy, you
I
get
be like,
rejected,
dang.
nigga.
Fuck you then. Okay.
That's okay, I didn't want your ugly ass anyway. Yes, you did, nigga. Yes, you did.
You blew my phone up for a whole day.
Nigga, you wouldn't even trying to catcall a bitch. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't get all of this. You tripping. I know you're there. You're just mine. You're just mine.
Hey, pass me that mic.
Oh, God.
I gotta say something,
Go
man.
ahead.
We are not more emotional than y'all, okay?
Where's
here
the
comes
facts?
the emotion.
Where-
We are not more emotional than y'all.
We're not more emotional.
See, but there's a difference between emotion and passion.
Whoa, God. Now
We're
it's
more-
passion.
We're more passionate than y'all. Y'all are more emotional than us. Meaning, when Tan said about the whole cheating thing, like the one time a girl do it, it's the end of the world, all that. Like, the reason why we get like that is because for a woman to cheat, you have to be some type
have
of...
sex with your emotions? Is that what it is?
No. When a guy cheats on a female, a guy pretty much just cheats to get the nut off, and it really doesn't mean shit to the guy. Like, he could just do his shit and go home and be like, nothing.
But
But a
it's
girl
a girl.
can do the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's unlikely for a woman to do that though.
Well,
but
they
for
said-
a woman to cheat, a woman don't usually just go out
Oh, no, they've been
looking
talking
for
a minute.
looking for some dick and just think like that's not what really happened like that. A woman has been talking to the dude for at least a little while.
Mhm.
You it's some type of investment in with the dude. So when the girl cheat, it's some type of investment that you have with the dude. The dude don't have no investment.
Hell no.
A girl just don't go
I
out
get
looking
where
for
he getting
dick.
that too. I get it. You gotta have some emotional investment in order for you to get the pussy up. Alright, yeah, boom, bam, done. But you gotta have some emotional investment to get some dick up too.
No, you
Nigga,
don't.
You tripping.
No, you don't.
You tripping.
A
Ain't
dude,
no-
it's just a nut. A
Bro, I've
dude can
seen
just
that
go
shit
get the
for
nut and go home
myself.
and act like you wouldn't. I never met Shorty. like that. A girl just go out saying, "Yo, I'm gonna go get some dick tonight."
From somebody.
I'm gonna just go look for some dick. That's not how it usually works.
Sometimes.
Y'all got extra?
You don't just go to the bar looking.
There
for
was a rare one over there somewhere.
I got it right here. Yeah, but
You just had to say that, huh?
I had to. Man. I thought that was cool because I've had that talk before, like at work, and I've had that talk many times. The emotions and everything like that. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That shit
You
just
know.
go up and down, bro. That's
So I remember seeing a quote on social media, and it said that the strongest addiction for a human is another human being.
what?
The strongest addiction for a human is another human.
that's true though.
That's very true, because we've all let somebody at least once in our life get us out of character. Somebody that we was involved with. And yeah.
Hell yeah.
So that's definitely a true statement.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards you're like, damn, why I let them do that?
Act now, think later.
Right.
What you talking about? I'll think about it after I done flipped some shit. And it's alright. Shit in my defense. You ain't know how I was gonna act, why you did this shit in the first place.
I don't like nobody getting me out of character like that, because then I feel like you got control over my emotions. So then you definitely got to go, because, yeah. You ain't got nothing to say. Nope.
You ain't never had a tug. Somebody just.
Nobody ever got you out
of
of character?
If
A
If I
guy?
pluck you, you gonna get mad?
No, I'll probably laugh at you before I do all that. But yeah, I've had someone get out of character, and then we fought, and that was it.
A guy?
Hell yeah.
Oh dang.
Give a fuck. Niggas on
No, yeah, he got me outside of myself because he thought he could tell me, basically to sit my ass down, I couldn't do nothing or whatever, and I basically said, you got me fucked up, and he was just, I don't know if he did it with other girls, but he, if we've had arguments, like, he'll step in my face. He would get in my face, and so that's a fight move to me. My father raised me to not take disrespect, and I will recognize disrespectful tone, words, and actions. And so you're basically telling me you want to fight, and I'm not saying I'm Billy Badass and I fight dudes and all that. I don't go out doing all that, but I don't back down. That's for certain. So if you're stepping in my face, you're telling me the argument has stopped. The words have stopped. I'm not going to say anything else. And so that's exactly what it was. I stopped talking, and I will start laughing because call me crazy. I don't know, but I will start laughing because
you mad.
I'm right. I'm mad.
It's like you know somebody crazy. They start laughing when they mad.
Hell, man.
I'm getting on 10,
you already know.
And I'm trying to calm myself down. And so
crazy as hell.
He did that,
you
and
ain't never laughed when you was mad.
I tried to step away. He kept trying to advance to prove his point. He was still talking.
You knocked that nigga in his motherfucking gut.
So when I tried to move, he pushed, and I punched. So
dead ass. No, for real. I fucking agree with her because I don't like to be sitting there and called. I understand there's a fine line between like. I think an argument that comes up a lot these days is like a woman should hit a man or if a man should hit a woman. And one thing that stuck with me like ever since like my dad or whatever, he always told me, he was like, don't you ever put your hands on a man unless you're ready to get beat like a man. Okay, now pause.
Nah, he put his hands
my dad
on
also taught me that if a nigga put his hands on you wrong, the fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck, that's kindergarten.
I remember when I was like 6 or 7 weeks pregnant and Kai's dad stepped in my face. And I was like, all right, you hit me. I'm hitting you back and I'm calling the police. So, what's up? And he like 4'11". If you don't get out my face,
stop that nigga.
like, alright. Crazy.
I'm with that. I don't do the domestic.
I think everybody should keep their hands off each other, to be honest. You won't have to worry about it.
Absolutely. I've never been one to be like that. I'm never gonna put my hands on someone just because, oh, they're not supposed to hit me. No, like, you don't put your hands on anybody, period. But I was taught, I was raised, if someone hits you, you turn around and hit them harder.
No, for real.
My mama always said that in school. If somebody hits you, you always hit them harder. And I mean, it can sound childish or whatever, but I'd rather just dead it right there so you know you don't try me again.
I've only seen you mad once, I think, and we were at the club.
Right, you punch a nigga once, they gonna look
at you. And who did I fight?
No, you didn't fight nobody. You was drunk and this girl bumped into you. And Elijah was so mad, like she started crying, and I was like, "Girl, you drunk? Calm down."
Yeah, I think that's what it was. No, but I'm talking about the.
Did you fight when we used to go out? I don't remember that.
The other time with.
Oh, he's aggravating now.
Hi.
Y'all, our special guest just walked through the door. Give her the mic so she can introduce yourself.
I'm Melodik. I'm a singer-songwriter from Columbia, South Carolina. And I'm tired. Do I just...
Get a chair, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Alright, y'all, our special guest just walked through the door. So we're gonna chit-chat with her. How are you? You look like.
Listen, it's been a rather long day. I've been up since 6:30 this morning.
In traffic.
On the move. 3 accidents and traffic itself. Why is this moment?
On the highway?
Yes. About to die. I'm okay though. Hey y'all. How you doing?
Hey.
I'm so sorry. Oh
So
God.
what's going on with you? How's the industry and stuff?
Oh, annoying, but it's a lot of fun. What's crazy is I've been doing music for 10 plus years, but everything that I'm on right now, I'm still a baby in all of this, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of work, to really get the momentum going. It's a lot of stuff that you learn. What I've learned in this part of my career, dealing with different people, creating my team, in a different space of creativity to create new music is just.
I know you loving it.
What?
You used to sing all the time in high school.
And it's a lot different now. I'm in Atlanta now. Leaving out of Columbia, going to Charlotte and then Virginia and then going to Atlanta. It's different. The culture's different. The people are different.
And you probably got more exposure.
What?
Yeah.
Cause like literally everybody in Atlanta does music. I'm based out of a studio called Bandwidth, and literally everybody that works there is multifaceted. Like they do everything, and everybody is super fucking. Can I curse?
Go ahead, girl.
Super fucking dope. And
This is called the Pussy Podcast. You can cuss.
okay. Well, there we go. But yeah, it's really. It's a lot of fun, like being able to meet people who are like-minded, who do what you do, who are just as dope, if not more. Is just this is crazy. It's fucking.
You
crazy.
living your dream.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
and
what's up.
and I think it's really funny because it's like, as excited as I am right now, I know that this is just like the bare minimum. Like this shit is gonna get a lot bigger, and it's gonna. It's. Yeah, I'm mind blown at just where I am and where I see myself going. Hopefully, I exceed my expectations, but you know.
Well, I seen your video. I liked it with Rennie Rucci.
We out here trying to do something. You feel me? Yeah, it was that video. Whoo, that day itself was a lot. It's really funny because like you.
I know y'all could spend a whole day shooting one scene.
Well, it took us 2 days. So like people see the finished product, and like you're like, oh, it's so dope, but y'all have no idea what the fuck goes on behind the scenes. Like it's crazy.
Do you know Justice Plant?
Yes.
Know?
Oh,
so
I love him so much.
I was in one of his
I
videos,
know.
and it took us all day just to shoot 2 scenes.
Exactly.
And I was like, bruh, I want to go home. It's late.
Oh God.
Like what the
like
heck?
you literally have to do the same scene like 20 times.
Yeah,
So they can get different angles. I'm like,
yeah,
we ain't done yet.
It's a lot.
And
It's a
so
lot.
how'd y'all shoot it in 2 days then?
So the first scene we did was with Rennie Rucci. She was only in one. Well, no, she was in 2 scenes. We wanted to get all of that out of the way first, so that we didn't really have to worry about other people. You know what I'm saying? So we got done with 2 scenes. It took us, I want to say, maybe 6 hours in total of shooting those 2 scenes, and then the second day it took us maybe 2.5, 3 hours. So it wasn't like a full day of shooting. It was just it was because we had, because of the different scenes, different like the like one. Okay, so one of the things I was in like this metal box thing. They had to build that set. The set with Rennie Rucci they had to build, and it was like these people are literally like putting together this shit. So it took them a while. So it took a little longer than it normally would have for us to create this, but it came out so dope. Editing was the hardest part because I'm such a stickler. Like when I tell you I'm so anal with everything that I put out, which is why I don't have a lot of content out, because I'm so anal. I'm like, if I don't like it, it's not coming out. Like you got me fucked up. I don't care how much money we spend on this. I don't care how much time we spend on this. If it's not what I envision it to be, it's not coming out.
I feel you. That's
Yeah.
good though.
No,
Because what's the point?
Yeah.
What is the point? If it's not my best work, then why?
Nothing
Yep.
that fast.
Yep.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, are you dating anybody? Have you Have you dated people like in the industry?
I don't know what you mean by that. I you know what's crazy? I don't separate the two. Because people are people.
Mhm.
And now that I am in this space, I'm like, you do the same thing I do. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would say that I dated people in the industry, but literally most of the people that I've ever dated in life are musicians. So it's a lot easier for me to connect with musicians than it is for people who are like what that is like. But I doubt that that's gonna happen. Just because, you know what I'm saying? Like how can you? Well, I can't say that it's not possible, but it's harder for me to connect with people who, you know what I'm saying?
Who aren't? Yeah.
You gotta stay in your zone.
You know what I'm saying? And like, so a lot of people tell me that if you date someone who does the same thing that you do, it's going to be a lot harder for you to be like for your relationship to flourish because it's like both of y'all are doing the same thing. You are working towards the same goals. So
You need something different.
What?
Yeah. To balance it out.
But I don't mind. I don't mind at all because it's like the guy that I'm dating now. We because we're chasing the same thing, we don't have a lot of time. And so because we spend so much time apart, when we come together, we're like,
You cherish it.
what?
Mhm.
Oh God, it's so dope because it's like when he explains what it is that he's doing outside of what we got going on. I understand everything that he's saying, and vice versa. Like I don't feel like I'm talking to a brick wall.
Mhm.
So is that, you know?
Hey, if it works for you, girl, it works
Yeah,
for you.
man. Me trying to do stuff.
I'm gonna make it far.
Me too.
Me too. No bullshit.
That's my dream. Cause he's like my best friend.
So, Tania also has a OnlyFans.
Yay!
So, I know you want to talk some shit about sexually liberated women.
Oh.
So, go ahead. The floor is yours.
So okay, so here's the thing, and you know what's crazy? I did a really random live on Instagram, just to see where my followers were with just sexuality and the human body. Period.
They uncomfortable as hell.
What?
Yeah.
And that blows my fucking mind.
We all know what the body looks like, y'all.
This is the shit that kills me. The thing about it is, it's not titties that pisses people off. It's nipples. You want to tell me how that is possible?
A nipple that you was sucking, motherfucker.
Make that make sense. Like, you got them, men have them. So
I'm sure you watch porn in your alone time.
So why is it that when it's so in your face, oh, now it's like, oh my goodness.
And then people you'll praise a celebrity for being on social media naked. Let a regular person do it. Oh, she nasty.
Like, what is that about?
You just like Rihanna's picture and she butt ass naked on Instagram.
People
she was
fucking kill me with that. And it's just like, because you are uncomfortable with your body and seeing those things, you have to, you see what I'm saying, project that onto other people. Bitch, just because you motherfucking, you see what I'm saying? Like, just because you don't like that shit, don't come over here with that. Because I'm fine with my body. I can see some titties and be fine. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't gotta be all that. My thing is, like, and even if you are uncomfortable, keep your opinion to yourself.
Mind your business.
Mind your business. You see what I'm saying?
Mind your business.
You in my business?
Like, don't do
I
that.
don't like it.
At all. You feel me? Because it absolutely blows my mind how people try to inflict their opinions onto you. Like, just because you live your life a specific way doesn't mean that I have to live my life by your rules. They don't work for me. And that's okay. I think people need to normalize being different and it being okay.
Everybody want to be keeping up with the Joneses, though.
It don't gotta be that. And I literally just had this conversation the other day. Like, people are individuals. People are literally individuals.
What they think.
Okay? And it kills me because it's like society has set this standard for what everything is supposed to be.
Nah.
Who the hell made these rules and where the book at? I'm trying to figure the fuck out.
And
I'm trying to read that.
It kills me because it be the people that be talking shit about you, but they doing stuff in their personal life and trying to keep it under the rug.
And it kills
Like,
me
Because we have the confidence to do so. I've learned that.
Oh yeah.
If I got the balls to do it, You mad at me because I got the ball.
Because it fucks with their demons.
Exactly.
Like that's the only reason you have such an issue with me living my life the way that I do.
Yeah.
Because it is fucking with your demons and the like oh God, it bothers me so much.
telling
Like I'm
you.
hot thinking about it.
Please.
Because and see here's where it stems from, tradition.
Hell yeah.
People have grown like your parents' parents. They've grown accustomed to this tradition of thinking. And now, like, how is it that evolution is okay with everything else except for your mindset? Like that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Everything else is able to evolve and grow, but you got like no, you gotta go to church. You gotta have on clothes. Your shorts gotta be below. Like,
Cover them tattoos up.
excuse me. I'm sorry.
We eat that fucking fruit. We was all supposed to be naked.
Somebody make it make sense to me.
Thank you.
Make it make sense to me.
I'm here.
You feel me? Like it just I can't deal with people and they motherfucking stigmas.
And then I
really-
feel like the generation, the world now, we see naked people on the internet all the time. You should be used to it by now. Like, dang.
They
It's
mad because it's fake and it's not real. They ain't used to real
They-
titties.
at all.
Used to real pussy. They ain't used to real
that's when it become a
ass.
problem. Like body hair.
Oh my god.
If it wasn't supposed to be there, it wouldn't be. That's the
Actually,
shit that blows my goddamn mind.
body hair is actually there to protect certain, body
Thank
parts.
you.
So a vagina really ain't supposed to be bald. It's supposed to be some hair down
And
there.
see, and if
Keep
and
it
I-
trim. Keep it smelling good.
Yeah, of course.
But see, the thing is, this is the thing that people fail to realize. Just because you have hair, pubic hair, doesn't mean that you are dirty. It does
Exactly.
not mean that you are unsanitary. None of that shit.
Or that you stink. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? As long as you know how to wash your ass properly,
And it's
you gonna be
so
the fuck good.
simple.
You feel me? Like
Yep.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I bet you it was a man who said that shit.
Hell yeah.
That's who started this.
As soon as he seen a girl with some hair,
I don't like that. What the fuck?
well, sir, this ain't your
If
body.
that's the case,
You
take that
think
hair
he
off your
was
chest,
shaving?
bitch.
You think he was shaving? I don't feel it.
He
I
won't
don't feel like
shave
you
it.
are. You feel me?
And I'm pretty sure they still get butt or whatever
Shut-
like we do.
Thank
so it don't
you.
matter. Somebody,
And then don't even have the nerve to have their own good personal hygiene, bitch.
Your nails dirty.
your nails are dirty. Yes. That'd be the main one. Your nails are dirty.
Go away.
Please.
Clean them before you touch me, bro.
Don't
For real.
do that shit.
I think that shit is so funny. It's so funny. And I literally have an argument at least 3 times a week with a random person about it. Like,
At that
yeah,
point, they ain't got
I need y'all to
nothing
grow
do.
up. I need y'all to grow the fuck up. Cause at some point,
Yeah,
feel me?
when you hopped under my post with my brother, I was like, oh my god,
and see,
arguing.
you know what's funny? I didn't even mean to start an argument. This was literally just cause it's a lot of people who think that like, oh, women who do OnlyFans is less than what? Is what I'm trying to figure the fuck out,
Yeah.
because this is a profession. Sex workers deserve the same respect as doctors, lawyers. Like it's like I don't understand why it's so frowned upon.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't see, but you know what? I
I
be
be
trying
get
to.
up in the motherfucking doctor's office and cut and shit, and I can't see it. Get on here and shake my ass for some money, nigga. You want to see
It was okay when it was shaking on your dick, but now this. Okay, never mind. I ain't.
That's
You know what I'm
what it
saying?
is.
I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes, but you want to put your opinion out there. You are susceptible to mine, and it's really that.
Exactly.
It's really just
Yeah,
that.
that's yeah. Whatever.
I'm
That shit be
ranting.
annoying,
I'm sorry.
bro.
I feel so passionately about this, and it's. I want to bring more awareness to just being more open-minded, because your
Yeah.
way of thinking is not the only way of thinking.
They scared, man.
Oh yeah,
They're scared. Man.
absolutely.
And then if
I
you're
just
single,
had
you
that
can do what you want to
conversation
do.
with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't got no man. If I'm gonna have sex with this dude, I'm gonna call him, have sex with him.
Even if I did have a nigga, being sexually liberated means that I can sit there and walk in the bedroom and you ain't gonna judge me
This
for
is
what I like.
my
Yeah.
vagina. At
Exactly.
the end of the day,
That's
and
it.
I do what the fuck I want to do with my pussy.
Right.
Period.
Right.
I'm gonna go twerk that
Come
shit on
on,
my
baby.
dance store.
Come on, bro.
I'm gonna go put that shit on my
Okay,
dance
fuck
store
no.
because you're gonna lick it once I lick it.
And you're entitled.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But it's really that, like, just normalize having a difference of opinion and it not causing an argument, having a difference of opinion and you know, people just being okay with
And stop being so judgy. Like, dang. Like, what the world?
Oh, Lord have mercy, boy. If it ain't the way that it's supposed to be seen, then it's just not gonna be. That shit be.
But it's not just men who do it either.
Women. It's women.
Women too.
That blows my goddamn mind.
It's mainly the women though.
That's crazy.
It's mainly the women though.
That is absolutely crazy. How?
Because they see you putting your body out there for the world to see, and they're like, dang, I want to do that.
But I can't.
I can't do it.
Like this. Bitch, I don't give a fuck
Girl, you
if
do
you
what you
got
want.
paper
Listen,
underneath them
so-
rolls. Girl, get up under that bitch
I'm
and
good.
shake that
I'm
ass, bruh. Shake them titties, dog.
And somebody told me they was like, men really don't care what you shape like. They don't care.
No,
They don't.
they
Nah,
don't.
that's one thing.
Yeah.
They do not.
They don't care. So, hell, everybody look good in my eyes.
Thank.
Yeah.
There's not just one type of person. Man,
There's
I
so
could-
many.
man, it-
A lot of motherfuckers, like I said, a lot of motherfuckers like feet. A lot of motherfuckers
Thank
like
you.
fingernails.
a little more
This
than most.
motherfucker might like one foot that's bigger than the other. This one might want a chunky legged than this.
Okay.
Shit, one ass cheek.
Somebody like
Titties
it.
Right, somebody like
lopsided.
it.
Don't worry about
Somebody
it.
don't like
not
it.
equal.
That's all.
That shit is
Simple
crazy.
shit, man.
Y'all are funny.
Simple
That's
shit.
good to myself.
That shit be, that's, bro.
So, do you get a lot of anxiety?
That's funny. My anxiety is constantly on 10. Ooh.
Like, what do you do to relieve your anxiety?
What do I do? I ain't figured that out.
Really?
It just depends on where I am and who I'm around. Okay, so here is a coping mechanism that I do not promote, but it helps me. So it depends on where my anxiety is coming from and where I am. So if it's like show anxiety, I'll take a shot or two or four. And then I'll be okay. Because I be in my head too much.
Yeah.
Like once I'm able to get outside of my head, then I'm fine.
Well, that makes sense. I remember going to somebody's concert. It was the weekends. And the show started an hour late, first of all. But people was coming out the back with like boxes of empty beer cans. I was like, God, he back there getting toe up, ain't it?
Anxiety is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I have social anxiety when I'm around a lot of people that I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But see, the thing is, I used to be the type of person to like clam up and not speak to anybody.
Well, that's shocking. You like to perform.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
So,
That's your own world.
bruh. Okay, so this is what I've learned how to do. I have literally created this persona of this nice, sweet, just extroverted version of myself that is, as soon as I step into that social anxiety or I know I got it, it's immediate. Like I step into that person and it's so rehearsed that I don't even think about it. If I get to a point to where I feel like this isn't working or I've run out of things to say, then I'll revert and be just in the corner. But by then, like people have gravitated to me so much to where I can just be who I am. It's just that like that initial walking into that space that always freaks me the fuck out. Oh my God, it's so terrible. Even my friends, like anytime I don't speak to them for long periods of time, I feel like they hate me. And then my mind starts to overthink and I'm like, okay, what did I do?
I just don't want to be talking right now.
Right. They're like, girl,
Okay.
I ain't even thought. Anybody even thought about your ass? Calm the fuck down. I still love you. I'm like, okay, cool. It's okay. So yeah, my anxiety be on 10. Even now. Yeah, even right now. Ain't that crazy? It don't seem like you do it. No.
I told her
It
the same
is.
shit.
It's
man.
bad.
It's
I'm
bad.
over here fucking shaking.
Listen, I'm hot as fuck right now. I swear to God. I'm not playing with y'all.
But we ain't gonna take these jackets off.
Like, I'm hot.
That's called a coping mechanism.
It's probably that ring light right now.
It's just me. I swear to God. Like
No Bob, bro, she ain't stopped talking.
Stop.
Bro, I
Gone.
get that though. I get talkative when I get like around new people. It's just
I'm
like,
with it.
I don't want
Just
to
keep it going.
Like, be quiet.
yeah.
I'm with
It's
it.
the dead silence.
Keep it rolling.
I'm like, I got to.
Keep it rolling.
There it is.
With
Don't
anything,
stop.
and
Keep
it
that
be
motherfucker
so
rolling.
bad when there's not an actual conversation happening.
Everybody just
Oh, I start saying dumbass shit. Like the way grass grows. Like, what the fuck, Melodik, is wrong with you? Nobody cares.
just trying to start a conversation, man.
That's it. That's it. We gotta feel
And
this.
somebody gotta
Go
do
for
it.
it.
Okay. Because obviously you ain't got nothing to say, so I gotta.
Exactly.
And I bet that dumb topic will start some.
Oh, listen, every time
Mhm.
you got a roach story. Oh, let's hear it. Everybody got a roach story.
I was about to say,
You okay?
Just had one the other.
You see
other
what I'm saying? See, it's gonna start a conversation somehow.
Caught up in my ear when I was a jit.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
I could tell y'all some stories. I ain't finna start because this ain't where we at right now.
What is your sign? When is your birthday?
January 2nd.
Capricorn.
That's crazy.
We have this bitch start and end the year for a reason. Okay.
Here you go. You sound like one of my homegirls. I'm super passionate too.
We are the best. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. We really chill. We are observers, very analytical, very like precise. I love a Capricorn. I can't be around too
I like
many of them.
Capricorn women.
Oh, okay. Now
Men, they're a different story.
You know, I don't have a problem
You
with
know what?
those
I'm okay with
signs.
that. Really?
I mean, I haven't ran into any problem. I'm a whole Libra out here.
Okay. See, you don't have any problem with signs because y'all the problem. See that? Hold on, wait now.
Flag on the plate. Flag on the
You don't see no problem with nobody. That's all.
Look, she liked you for a second.
I mean, don't make me start getting on y'all Capricorns bullhead
But I appreciate that because that's honesty. We definitely are.
Oh, I know.
But see, you know what's crazy? It's not that I don't like Libra women. It's Libra women y'all are very like
Strong.
and I feel like
I don't know how I
have
feel about that word strong.
Like your opinion.
No, y'all hear me out. I don't use the word strong anymore because it has been like not to be cliche, but I saw it on Twitter the other day. It was like everybody quickly uses strong to describe a black woman. And it's just like, why do I gotta be strong?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Say that.
So it's
Say
just
that.
like
Say that.
I'm taking that out of my vocabulary. So please tell me, what is it about us Libra women? Because I need to know about myself.
You're very passionate about your opinions.
Hell yeah,
The way
because
you feel.
everybody's
There you go.
opinion
There you
matters.
go.
That's it there.
There you go.
That's it.
My best friend, my son's godmom is a Libra, and when she starts talking about something, she will talk about it, and she'll get so passionate when she's talking, and I'll just be sitting there.
See, and I get that look sometimes, and I just walk.
I can't do that,
Man, listen, I can't help it. I mean, I see where you're coming from. Okay.
My biggest issue with Leos.
Oh,
Not a
Jesus
Leo fan.
Christ.
I think I've said this
My
in
moon's
every
sign a
live.
Leo.
My moon sign is a Cancer.
Yeah.
I love y'all. I do. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm not a Leo fan just because they're really. I was about to say strong. They're passionate.
There we go.
They are very passionate, and it be on the wrong subjects and at the wrong damn time. I'd be like,
So
yeah,
right, you're wrong.
okay, that's okay. We not compatible, and that's okay.
We're
Just
not
stay
compatible
over
with fire
there.
signs at all.
No,
Yep,
not
yep,
at all.
yep.
Shit, I'm compatible with everybody. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it's just like I know how to. Being a people person, it's so crazy. People say every time somebody they see me, oh, you're a people person, the whole time. Yeah, I be in my fucking body over here. Fucking,
Really?
Y'all, my whole head like right now is bouncing
Is
so
it?
much. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I need another blunt.
I wish I could smoke. Lord, I stopped.
Damn.
That's good. That is good self-control because it is hard
You
to
know
stop
what?
smoking weed.
You know what's
Promise.
crazy? This is one of the
Sorry.
life lessons that I have learned. Okay, so my biggest goal in life, and I tell people this all the time, is like music is cool, accolades, money, success, cool, but the only thing to me that matters is being a good person.
Hell yeah.
Like if I can die and say that I was broke as fuck, but everybody loved me. You
good.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. I did
Yeah.
what I was supposed to while I was here.
Yep.
Anything else outside of that is icing or bullshit. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
And so with me being on this journey of focusing so much on just being the best version of myself, I realized that the only reason that I smoke is to escape whatever issue
Feelings and emotions.
that
Pretty
so
much.
Oh my
When-
God. Yes.
you felt that one.
Yeah.
My
Yes.
my traumas, I have a lot of triggers.
Yeah.
What?
And I didn't
One
realize.
word.
I did not realize until I got with my vocal coach. She asked me why I smoke so much, and I'm like, oh, because it's, you know what I'm saying? I like to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck y'all like to smoke? Your ass used to smoke. You know what I'm saying? What you mean?
The popcorn, the candy.
She's like, there's a reason that you're doing it, because you don't just smoke, you smoke. Like, and I'm talking about 4, 5, 6 blunts a day. Not even thinking about it. Just, it's like, this blunt half gone, I'm rolling another one.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bongs, bowls.
Listen.
Bitch, I made a fucking bowl out of an apple. See, this is when I knew it got made.
Hell yeah.
Cause bitch, what you doing?
An apple.
What, how in the hell?
Some fruit.
You can smoke out of anything. I can teach you.
I realized that the reason that I was doing that is because I was getting triggered and I didn't even know it.
You didn't realize it.
When I start to heal from my traumas, that's when I realized I don't even want to smoke no more. So I'm at a point right now to where I've had a lot of sexual trauma in my life, which is why I'm such an open-minded person.
Yeah.
With dealing with those sexual traumas, being able to like openly have these conversations with the people that I love, that I know are really for me, who wouldn't judge me for these things or have like an opposing opinion about how I'm supposed to be acting because of these traumas. Having those conversations and really coping with them, healing with them, has taught me so much, and it allowed me to grow. And so now I'm in a space to where I'm like, I don't even need to smoke no more.
That's good.
Life is mine.
I'm proud of you.
That's good.
Wait.
I can't say that I'm not influenced.
I'm trying to get there.
No, but
I don't
Like,
smoke as
It's
I don't
hard.
smoke as
I'm a graphic designer and a photographer,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to maintain a business while doing this. I've been smoking for years to
How old are you?
deal 32
32.
to deal with the traumas in my life, and I literally went to mental therapy. It's pushed me to go to therapy, dealing with the situations I've dealt with over life. I'm trying to get to the stage that you're at. I'm trying to do that. Through this whole thing that you were speaking on just basically getting to the point of stopping the smoke.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want. So when regular people always come up to me, man, you always smoking, you always smoking. Yeah, I always got it. I always do have it. But it's not something I want you to brag about. It's not something I want you to come up to me and say.
Okay, wait.
You know?
I can't say that.
Mentally, smoking has helped creativity and all the things that are around me, but I'm creativity without it. I was creative when I started this. I was creative without weed.
You are.
You know, I am creation. You know, I am a god of my creation.
Right.
So I put that first. But why is it that I always got to reach for this?
Yeah.
Why is it that in the morning that I always got to start with this? Why is it one morning that I can't wake up like back in the days where I just wake up and I'm just waking up doing what I love without having to suppress those issues, those traumas, those things that I go through, and all those things that I speak about, and all those things that I really do feel inside that I can't talk about with everybody else freely like that. I have to suppress it.
Yeah.
I have to control it. Because if I don't,
You gonna lose your shit.
lose it, but at the same time, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Because everything around me, when I suppress this issue,
One more pop up.
more and more
Facts.
issues pop up. Makes me go back to this. But I'd rather go back to this than seeing other people what I do now.
Yeah, yeah.
More drugs, more affiliated with what they do. But where my mind is where I want to be at.
Yeah.
Just like that. Freedom. That's when I can say, yo, I'm free.
Let me tell you what helps with that. Running towards the issue. That is literally the only way you are going to be able to let go of it. You have to face, like there is no getting around that. You literally have to face it in order to pass it.
They keep popping up for a reason.
Yeah.
Literally. That was the only way that I knew that I was able to face my traumas. When I tell you, I used to wake up in cold sweats, scared as shit, from dreams, thoughts of all of my past trauma, sexual trauma, just mental abuse, physical abuse from my past. It wasn't until I was able to say, okay, this is what happened. These people hurt me in this way. I literally, my mom, so, oh, you guys, guys. Okay, so this is the first time I've actually ever like said this to other people outside of the people who I really fuck with. I was molested by my sister from 9 to 12, and I never told anybody. She was my best friend up until then, and then I just like it switched. I hated her, treated her like she won't shit, and nobody in my family could figure it out. They felt, oh, you just malicious. You don't like her because she's got things that you don't have, or you know she's being treated this way. And I'm like, what y'all fail to realize is I have internal issues with her that y'all don't even know about. It wasn't until the beginning of this year I actually told my mother. The response that I thought that I was gonna get from her wasn't even close to what I got. I thought that I was gonna get understanding. I thought that I was gonna get love, support, compassion. I got, well, I don't believe you.
No, Lord.
I think you need to have a conversation because something got misconstrued. Y'all were young. That's not what happened.
Mom, you wasn't there.
My initial thought was to be angry with her.
Hell no.
Why wasn't you?
It's no point.
At
You
all.
won't listening. You won't listening at all. I just screamed for you.
My mother, her mom.
Me too.
This is what I had to learn. People's mindsets are a product of their experiences, and so because that was her child, it's hard for her to believe something like that could happen to and with her kids, because she birthed this child, raised her, and thought that she knew her like the back of her hand. Mm-hmm. There was no way that she could have done something like this. No way. And what kills me is the fact that a similar situation happened to another one of my sisters, and she was ready to fight the other person. I can't believe you did this to my baby. Well, why didn't I get that same respect? It's okay. I didn't come to you expecting you to believe me. I didn't come to you expecting any. Well, in the back of my mind, I did, but at the same time, it was just like, this isn't for you. This is for me. Mm-hmm. I didn't come to you hoping that you would believe me so that I would heal. I came to you to heal. Period. And me telling you this, it lifted so much off of me to where now I can actually have a conversation and not cry or break down or feel like I gotta smoke in order to suppress the memory, because that is trauma that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. You see what I'm saying? It's things like that you have to heal from, because if you don't, it's gonna show up in other areas of your life, in other relationships, in other things. Like it's inevitable.
You can't grow. Like,
you cannot grow.
I'm realizing that on my journey. Like as I continue, like I'm not gonna sit here and like to rewind or whatever. Like I'm not gonna say in cap. I love being high. All right, that's just me. I love
and
bongs.
that's okay.
And I had to admit that, because before motherfuckers was just like, oh, you just like being a pothead. I used to take pothead and shit to a fucking thing, but now it's just like, hey, at the same time, I have refocused how I smoke. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm gonna smoke healthy. I can also smoke. I realized that I, like, from shrooms or just smoking a period, I can focus on my third eye more. You feel me? Like, I can actually open up shit. I can actually move on through my path. You know, I'm knocking these bitches as I'm going. So, you know, I keep that shit going. Any other time, just shit. A bitch is like being in clouds.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine.
I don't like being high all the time, because then I feel like I'm tired and I don't want to do anything. So I've definitely cut back on smoking.
Yeah,
I smoke and I want to start doing shit. That's why I be okay. I smoke. I want to start doing shit. Like I love being in nature, so I love taking hikes and shit like that. Like I like going to the park and all that shit. So gotta blunt my hand. Let's get this shit.
She ready.
At that time, now I'm thinking about, okay, well, how I'm gonna sit here and handle this demon today. I try and battle like one demon at a time, and boy, this. Yeah.
She said 6 blunts a day. So how many do you think you smoke a day?
Okay, so check it. Alright, so I wake up, probably got a little clip from the night from me going to sleep, put that in the bong. I wake and bake with my bong. I probably, after that, it may sound nasty, I don't give a fuck. I brush my teeth after I wake and bake. Then I take my line shot, meditate, roll another one. So
Uh-huh.
that's my first full one. So then after that, probably go to sleep, work on some shit, write some thoughts out, handle some shit. Yeah, I put it around like maybe like 4 if you include the roaches from the bong.
Mhm.
I mean, shit, the bong alone, I'm Gucci.
So you good for the day?
No,
No.
not
For a
for the
little
day.
bit.
Yeah.
How
just
many
a
for you, Tan?
3
3?
in the morning. Well, I don't smoke every morning. If I have to be at work early in the morning, I ain't smoking. So mornings, if I don't have anywhere to be, the middle of the day, and then of course at night before you go to sleep. So really like 3. So yeah, I definitely have cut back on that because weed expensive anyway.
As weed is a fucking bill.
Like,
Yeah.
God
I
damn.
literally had to put that in
Y'all
my
better than me.
Nonsense.
Y'all are better than me.
$250
This
Smoke,
gas.
for some
Years
little
you smoke.
I'm ashamed to say that number on
And I feel like the
camera.
more weed you have, the more you want to smoke.
in the
so it's
double
like I can't even
digits.
get that
Listen to
much.
me. Let me tell you what my
This dude I work
so
with say
I
he
said
rolled
I was
before
I
he
was living in a
go.
house with 4
But it's like-
or 5 other people, and
It's
we all
10 max.
it got to a point to where I was just like, okay, I'm
Going
going
into
to
the
be the
second
plug
day.
for the house. You know what I'm saying? So my ass is buying halves, ounces. Like
Fed it to
I'm like, all
Lowe's.
right, I'm gonna buy my own pack, and then this gonna be what I sell.
That was your pack too.
Listen to me. I said I done made the same amount I spent. There ain't no profit in this bitch. I'm smoking this. Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
I'm enabling my damn self.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, listen, y'all gonna have to find somebody else because I can't. I can't play with y'all like this. The
It's
fuck?
tempting. I can't do it.
That's
I can't
crazy
do
as
it.
hell.
I can't
We should
do
not
it.
be that accessible to somebody like me.
Who is calling?
That's
me
the
on
problem.
Snapchat? I don't even know this person. Why do people feel like they can do this? Don't call
It'd
me
be
on
10.
Snapchat video and I
Excuse me,
don't
it'd
call
be
me
10.
on Snapchat.
I
Don't-
smoke.
You said answer it.
Call me at all.
No, you about to get blocked.
There's so much in the
Content
day.
is content.
You about to
I
get
probably
blocked.
hit that bitch like 3 times.
Listen,
Mine's like
So you live on the podcast?
Lowe's.
Oh, I should have done that. I should have done that. That would have been funny, y'all.
You should have called him. You should call him back.
Let them know. Let them call.
That's
I
how
ain't
you
gonna
keep a
call
lot of
him
weed.
At least open it so you know
Need
you
to-
see
need to work
it.
that.
Well, it ain't pop up, so I don't know what that was.
that mean that nigga ain't gonna do that shit.
That's funny,
That was
y'all.
I
great.
can't stand
Can
that
I
shit.
switch
That
a
was
gear?
great.
Because I don't smoke, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You a drink?
good?
We can get into that. What you like to drink, girl?
What are her vices?
None?
What you asked her?
What are her vices?
I do drink, yeah.
Yeah.
I won't say heavily, no, but if I'm having a moment, then yes.
You prefer liquor or wine?
Yeah. I
I
like that.
prefer. I mean, if it's I like sneaky stuff.
Okay.
So-
Shit that you can't taste, but you can feel.
Mhm.
Exactly. It's going
Smack you in your face.
She gonna
Alright,
hit her ass
I
when
like
she
sneaky
stands
Thought
up.
stuff.
you
You
were
know,
gonna
you
say
can get
some
that wine or liquor. So
Stella
or
Rosa.
any type of
That's
industrial.
Stella Rosa.
Ooh, listen,
Okay.
listen.
That Stella Rose Black?
Now,
Listen to me.
I need to get
I got
y'all
my
off of some
friends
goddamn
right now.
Stella
Stop playing
Rose.
Do you mix it with Hennessy?
See you.
No.
It's mixing Stella Rosa with that's Hennessy.
People
is
do
nasty.
that though, but I will
Oh,
say
that
y'all get some Taylor Port though. Taylor Port
No,
and
you
Sprite.
You better go.
Hey, listen, hear me out, okay?
Taylor.
Hear me out. I was,
Gasoline.
Gasoline.
but I mean, I only can
That
drink
shit
it with a
hit.
Sprite now. I gotta get y'all off that fucking Stella Rosa. The only reason y'all motherfuckers getting drunk is because y'all got a fucking sugar rush.
Oh yeah.
Alright?
I don't
That's what I was saying. You
I
mix it
don't
with
like
Hennessy.
I don't
It
like
balance
the taste
out.
of liquor, so I gotta have something fruity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't need to mix no Hennessy with it though.
It's like the red Stella Rose you do that with.
Lord. I don't mix none of my hard liquors with my
No,
water. For all that,
Mm-mm.
I just go to my
It's one of
strong
them.
ass
That's a
wines.
different type of beast.
I'm sure it is.
I stopped on
I'm sure it is.
years ago.
Hennessy.
I told y'all I can't do that shit no more.
No.
I can't do Hennessy no more. Y'all, I used to dead ass.
Y'all ever used to go to the club and y'all see that one chick that orders like 2 or 3 shots of Hennessy and you just look over like she gon' fight.
I'm gonna fight off everything.
Pallets to Martell.
She's about to hit her Popeye. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I ain't never heard that before. Oh, okay.
price tag.
Okay. They gotta
Undertaker,
sit
everybody in that bitch.
I'm gonna go grab this bottle of Crown.
This shit live.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna drink.
I don't know how you get there. It's
If we're gonna get to the same place. You might need that a little quicker than me, but we're gonna get to the same place, I promise you.
Period.
Oh, word.
Still got $50.
Two clips off this time.
I swear to God.
I didn't want to throw the gear in that direction.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to ask you about your stone.
Oh,
Yes.
we're on that. Tourmaline. Don't let me get to lying to you. I'm almost okay. So I'm still a baby in crystals and chakras and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I literally just had this conversation with someone else. I don't know how deep I'm supposed to get into it because right now I'm really just spiritual. I'm not religious, but I still believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And so it scares me to think that
You gonna disconnect.
you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
So I don't want to get too deep into it thinking that this is okay and it's not something that he ordained. Now crystals I'm not gonna say for a fact, but I believe in my heart that he made them. Like he made this entire earth. Energy is real. And these crystals, they harness energy. Well, transmute it. And so knowing that, understanding that, I feel a lot better about using them for the different things that they are supposed to be used for. So I don't want to lie to you, but I'm almost positive. Okay, tourmaline is just a
It's for negativity, right?
yeah. It's supposed to, for lack of a better term, transfer. And so any negative energy, it goes in.
You must come around.
I think I have that in my bag, crystals in my bag.
Yeah.
But I got like 3 black stones. I think it's however you say
Tourmaline.
it. And what was the other one? What's the other black one?
There's
Is it
onyx.
I got a black onyx, yeah. So it's those two.
Obsidian.
I got those two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place in Atlanta called Crystal Blue. Love it. They have a lot of random ass crystals. I have all of my chakra crystals around my arms.
I got a chakra book.
You need to get on there, yeah.
If I could delete all of my social media.
So you don't have anybody right now that's doing that for you?
Or like a second phone.
Hell no. Ain't nobody got time for my shit.
Oh, well, shit.
No, I gotta do this shit by my damn self. Which is cool. Cause it gives me a chance to like really interact with people. I am such a introvert. Like I be in a bubble all fucking day. Like if I didn't have roommates, I wouldn't speak to a soul. If I didn't have to. But it gives me an outlet to be able to like peek out into the outside world without actually having to leave my house.
Oh yeah.
So it's that.
Love that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like,
more active on social media than I am in person.
Okay,
There you
it's
go.
a blessing.
Yep,
Nowhere. I needed everything I needed right here. Food, TV,
You feel
all
me?
that.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
And don't have to leave my house. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm serious, man. I'm serious. That shit is just.
So we're gonna get into our last topic. Do you guys prefer winter fashion or summer fashion?
Winter. That's that Libra. That's that Libra shit.
I like summertime, but I do feel like wintertime you can pull out.
I just get
better.
naked in the summer.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's why I like it, because I'm like, I
yeah.
hate the fucking winter.
But wintertime,
no.
it got the best styles.
Oh no, see, I don't give a fuck what I look like in the winter.
I can stack in the winter.
Layer.
I can jacket,
Layer.
What I
Yeah.
look like
Yeah.
in the winter.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't even know what winter fashion is.
boots on
The
boots.
fuck? Ain't that crazy? I didn't pick this outfit out. Somebody had to dress me. I swear to God. Because if it would have been up to me, I'd have been in some Uggs that don't match with nothing else I got on and a hoodie.
Oh no, I just had on some sweats. Listen, I get it though. But shit, winter.
Warm. That's my fashion. Warm.
There
The
you go.
fuck?
There you go.
There it is.
There you
Don't
go.
ask me to
Go to
nowhere.
Walmart, get all the sweatsuits and.
Bro, they got some
Yeah.
nice fleeces, y'all.
Really?
Got on my favorite
Yeah.
five.
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
They got some nice fleeces.
I need
She-
I need
She got on my favorite fives.
Walmart, and then I haven't ordered none off of Shein, but that stuff look cute too. But I don't know if it's thick or not, if it's like the thin material. Cause
like this one came from Wally Girl, I ain't ashamed of that.
Listen, don't be.
Like,
cause what the fuck? Some
put my shit's the same right now.
Y'all know Summer walking
she got
pregnant.
money, yeah.
A couple thousand right
I feel
now.
like they was getting in her ass though, cause they was like, and the only reason,
You got them off-white.
only reason that I agree with the fucking public is
Them
because
shits is so fresh.
she did come out.
Hey, the thing
and
is,
you
it is that
simply
same
said
color,
you would never
the
be a
colorway.
baby mother,
Them-
but it is
look.
now.
Look at the
Everybody's-
colorway.
y'all know I'm strong on everybody's opinion is valid. I'm not a hypocrite.
See?
You can change.
Mhm.
That is fine. That is fine. But you still strong in that shit.
Yeah.
And when it comes to shit like me, when I stand strong in some shit, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it after.
Right.
But you still strong in that shit, not wrong,
That
like
shit's
you was
dope.
right. And now look.
That's see, I ain't know none of that.
Looking like boo boo the motherfucker fool. And I love my baby Summer, but I'm just like, don't contradict yourself.
That's crazy. I didn't even know she said that.
Yeah, bro, she came on, she was like, I would not be a baby mother, I'm going to be a wife if I'm going to carry somebody. Last time I checked, you and that man, they got married.
See,
and then you still didn't encourage that man to check up on his other kids, so he had dead.
I think opinions like that kill me because it's like you don't know your future.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how the hell you gonna sit up here and say, well, I would never.
You don't know what's gonna
You
happen.
don't know.
Yeah.
You don't have a goddamn clue. You can try. But at the end of the day, your entire life was already ordained before you were even a thought.
Because I know you having sex. I know you having sex and you're not married. So yeah.
The fuck? Y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Y'all
They say God like a good laugh.
Tell them your plans.
That's supposed to be funny.
Should I laugh?
No, it's not supposed to.
Correct.
Listen, that wasn't supposed to be funny at all. That's the whole fucking point.
Exactly.
That's why he laughing, nigga. You thought you was about to tell that nigga what you was about to do.
crazy.
The fuck that nigga said, skirt.
Oh, you won't.
That's the funny part. That's funny.
Y'all
The
are
fuck
crazy.
out of here. That shit there, bro.
Yeah.
Lord
That's
have
crazy.
mercy. People drive me crazy.
Mm-hmm. Gotta leave each moment for what it is.
Hell
Just-
yeah.
Just sit there and.
You gotta bask in it. That's why I'm so strong and going with the flow.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that shit. If it wasn't meant to be, that's why when I'm late to someplace, I'm late for a reason. I'm late for a fucking reason. God could have been fighting something. For
Okay.
me. I could have died.
And I was thinking about that on the way here because I'm like, I feel like if I would have left any earlier than I did,
You might have been
this
in
phone
one of
call
those.
collision could have been.
Mm-hmm.
you
it
are
could've
where
been
you
fun.
are
Yep.
placed for a fucking reason.
Yep.
I'm glad that it wasn't, because when she said he was in Charlotte, I was sitting here like,
She was over here like she not coming.
No. I was on the way. I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm trying to leave now. It ain't me.
Listen. Oh, hell no. That
So why
shot
would
track
she
must
come
have
on?
been trash.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm here.
are you making commutes often back to Columbia? Or
No.
This was a special occasion.
That's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
love
you
my
came
city
so
from
fast.
afar. From a fucking far.
And please do because it's nothing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, let me say this.
I feel
It's
special.
It's a lot of talented people here,
That's the
and
thing.
they need to get out.
for my
So when you
career.
get on, are you repping?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Are you,
It's still home, regardless of
Yeah.
how much I can't
Yeah.
stand being in this motherfucker. It's still home.
Yeah.
I can never change that.
Yeah.
You feel like I feel for real.
I'm
good for you.
telling
That's
Like I don't want to rep
Yeah,
this
well,
motherfucker.
where you
But I'm
from?
gonna rep it.
Not this motherfucker.
Listen.
People think I'm from Virginia, and I think it's so funny because I'm like, not at all. I was only up there for 2 years. They don't make me a native.
But have you
I'm
been
past-
here since you was like little?
What? Oh, I left Columbia in 2016.
Graduation, yeah.
Graduation.
I went to Charlotte first, and I was there for a couple of months, and then I moved to Virginia at the end. Well, no, I was in Charlotte for about a year.
So still the Carolinas. So
Yeah.
would you, when you get on, would you say, well, I am from South Carolina, such and such, of course.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
You know.
I mean, I can't
Put us
change
on the
it.
map, girl.
You
You know what
know?
I'm saying?
I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm a claim, but I ain't gonna be ashamed of where I'm
See, the
from.
thing is, South Carolina wasn't meant for creatives.
No,
It's an
it's
agricultural
not.
state. Like, if you
Exactly.
want to
Thank
put
you.
your ass
Retirement
down
state.
Thank you for
and
saying that, yeah.
fucking
It's a retiring state.
Yeah.
have a farm and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
then you in the right motherfucking
It's-
place.
okay.
Plenty
It
of
seems
land,
like-
plenty of opportunity.
more graphic designers, artists, people who want to produce music and stuff like that. You have to get out of here. You have to go to Georgia. A lot of those schools now are closing down that class and closing down that section where you can want to experience art or graphic design or photography. They're closing down the program. And it's like, why? Because there's not enough kids funded in the program to do it. And also here in South Carolina, there are no real jobs.
Exactly. For creatives.
Like WLTX, you know, I'll say this on camera, they're not hiring blacks. Even with a degree like mine, going in there, masters and all, with experience and a portfolio, and as well as, you know, resume to go up there and say, hey, I'm well enough for the job, but they'll hire over you. And as well as I put in that application about 7 times this year and outside applications for other employment for my career, no.
That ain't meant for you.
It's not meant for you to be here. So, yeah, I'm just like you, trying to get out of here, experiencing, trying to outside world, actually traveling silently to do it, because it seems like if you tell other people your dreams, it's
They'll piss on you.
yeah, they'll piss on you.
But you ain't supposed to do that no way.
No way.
You're supposed to just sit down and let them.
But that's their fears. They're projecting their fears onto you because they couldn't do whatever it is that they wanted to do. They don't feel like anybody else is gonna be able to do it.
That's why I could never.
You don't know nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna know you.
Yeah.
What show you gonna be
Girl,
on?
say
What
that
movie
shit
gonna
5
be
times.
in?
But you know what also
What
makes
song
it
you
bad?
gonna
Fuck that doubt. Fuck all that doubt.
That's why my mom never wanted to send me to an art institution. She was like, that's not, you're not gonna get a real job after that. And I'm like, well, dang, mom,
You got
okay.
me wanting to put
Because
my
they
2 cents behind
but
the
it's not from a
microphone and
malicious
shit.
place. It's because
Go to
of
Mike.
their experience with life. They worked hard. You had to get a 9 to 5
how the
and
energy
retire at
just,
60
like,
in
all
order to
the-
be
Yeah.
home and
shit.
cook dinner. Yeah.
Hobby.
You gotta have a degree in this and thank you, but that's your version of success.
I'll just do it myself.
It's
You know,
completely
you feel
different.
me? Yeah.
I told
So
my
what's that?
people that there was, I think I don't even fuck with Jay-Z. I don't even fuck with Jay-Z, but I think if I read correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong, bro did not, if so, he just recently went back, like how they do like, who was it? They went back, like they get their
Masters.
honorary Harvard degree, or they go,
Oh.
you know who's a good example? Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I think it's Dr. Dre.
You should have said Missy Elliott.
Damn!
Yeah.
You right. But I say Dr. Dre because I actually did physically see. So it's just like, they'll be like, I think I was arguing with my people one day, oh, I don't have to get my degree to sit here and do this and do this. Well, I boiled it down to me having a degree to back up on was only good if I wanted to go into the corporate world. And I honestly finally figured out I really don't believe that world is for me, which is why I'm steady taking the time now to find out what are my strong talents. There's probably shit that I probably haven't even tapped into yet that it's just like, bitch, what you doing?
Yeah.
Yo, then pick up them. It's free to pick up them college books and have them ordered to you.
Oh,
Cause
yeah.
everything that you could say that you could put in a classroom and you sit down.
I
and
can
learn.
do it my fucking self.
That's all you doing is paying for a seat.
Half the
You
time,
paying for
y'all
you paying for a seat. You paying the government to pay you in a seat.
That's it.
So all you doing is get the books, pay for the books, and take the time and read it. Acknowledge it. Take a pen, a notebook, pad, and write it down. College is bullshit.
Yeah.
College is bullshit. All right.
Just to get you in debt.
I graduated down the street from the South University right down here. Still, I'm telling you today, college is fucking bullshit. If you got everything the knowledge, I could take everything out that motherfucker right now from the books that I graphic design. I self-taught myself and stole a whole fucking graphic design disc from Walmart right up the street here in Killian where I worked at. And self-taught myself graphic design. I'm gonna be the best to come out of South Carolina being the graphic designer I am.
Now,
So if you can self-teach yourself, do that shit.
And see, that's the most important thing, because as much as I believe college is a scam, people like me need it. Simply because I don't have the attention span to sit down and teach myself. I got ADHD.
Yeah.
Bitch, it's gonna take me
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm reading right
My
now.
mind's
Yeah.
all over the place. I gotta do something hands-on. I gotta do something
Y'all are
hands-on.
listening
Yeah.
to an ADHD motherfucker who just got off Vyvanse not too long ago. A bitch been started on Adderall. No, bitch, a bitch was on Adderall in elementary
Oh no, I
school.
see. I can't do it.
Y'all, I was the motherfucking class that by the time my teacher finished reading, I love to read. That's my gag. I
Yeah.
love to read. So by the time my teacher, we read Tuck Everlasting. And we were supposed to be doing it lesson by lesson. Go home. I finished it in a day. Came to class. Told the teacher, give me the fucking test.
Right.
I'm ready for this shit. She ain't giving me the fucking test. I was confident as fuck. I was just like, run me this A. I'm little ass, my little ass over here. I was on run me an A. Bitch, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. But hell yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I tried Adderall for maybe a week. And you know what's crazy? I will say that Adderall works, but it is not for somebody like me. I know for a fact that I have an addictive spirit. Mm-hmm. And the way Adderall turned my brain off, that shit scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, it's quiet as hell. Like, because for somebody whose mind is, like, even right now, there's 1,000 things going. When I tell you there's like 6 songs playing in my head right now, other conversations, shit I gotta do. I'm planning everything right now as I'm talking to y'all. For somebody like that who has been like this, literally, my entire life, to take a pill and 10 minutes later that shit go quiet, I'm scared as fuck. Oh, bitch. What the fuck? Is this what y'all hear all day? Nothing?
Your voices.
What is that? Like, I'm nervous. Because I'm like, is this what it's supposed to do? But I was able to focus. I was a completely different person, though.
I hated it.
Knew that.
I fucking hated
it. You see
it.
how just energetic I am?
You ain't like that. You like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, what? Motherfuckers just think something was wrong. They used to think something was wrong with me. I used to take vitamins and they used to couldn't eat.
But you ain't alright. I ain't nowhere in hell. Bitch. I was like, no, after that week, I'm good. Y'all got this. And then after, whenever I came down from it, I felt like I needed it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh no, y'all got me fucked up. Oh, yeah. I'm not on this shit. Is this what y'all mean? Weed is a gateway drug? This is different. I can't. I would hate to see myself on coke. Oh God! Somebody please help me. Oh, ain't no way in hell.
I would box myself in. I ain't gonna, don't judge me. I would box myself in a room and do it.
I can't do hardcore drugs because of that. I'm like, I already know.
Just to see.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
You're not gonna stay in no room, man.
He's like, no, your ass gonna be everywhere. Yeah, I can't. Y'all got that though. Big ups to anybody who can do it and maintain and be all right.
No, facts. All right. Big ups to the college graduates. Congratulations on graduating. Yeah. Congratulations on all the past. I think the AKAs just crossed.
Yeah, they did.
Congratulations to all the AKAs. Mm-hmm. I ain't knocking y'all education because listen, that means y'all have the audacity.
And the patience. Years.
I am so fucking proud of you. Okay. You don't even know you from a fucking can of paint.
Do those 5-page essays they be getting and stuff. Yeah, nah, I'm good. Hell no.
Them shit don't even worth it.
All of it for the 5 pages. I had to do.
How many times am I gonna repeat the same thing over and over? And then you gotta say it a different way so it sounds different. What the heck? Nah.
Essay was always easy. Well, English was an easy subject for me because I'm a writer, so that it never bothered me to do that.
English was only easy
math
because
you can find somebody else. I'm gonna fail.
I had to retake chemistry because of the math part.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the second time I took it, I had a different teacher, so I kind of understood it better. But math and some science, because I took environmental studies, and I was happy being outside with Mr. Vonador. You remember Mr. Vonador?
See,
I like being outside with him.
I never had Mr. Vonador.
You should. I know he had a waiting list for his class.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. Yes.
All we did in his class was go outside and do PowerPoints.
For the teacher.
Shit, easy as fuck.
Outside shit.
I mean, I don't mind being outside. I love science. Science is my thing. Yeah, I love science.
Not them stories that everybody else was talking about.
Oh yeah, we had to wear those boots,
wearing waders up to your waist.
Y'all got to do that.
I remember the first day I had his class and we went outside. Somebody literally sunk in that mud when we went out there and we had to pull him out.
See?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Y'all
it was fun though.
Like I wouldn't have to.
It was
fun. But it was fun. No.
Y'all tripping. All right, you guys, we have to wrap it up.
Oh well, shit. Okay.
So we're going on 1 minute and 30. I mean, an hour and 30.
Oh, come on, minute 30.
Okay. All right, so y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you to our special guest for coming.
It was very nice.
Anybody else got anything else to say?
Follow me and subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Ass-play is not gay.
Oh,
that's another subject.
Thank you. What?
We ain't even gonna touch that.
They not ready.
Go ahead.
They not ready for that.
Just call me whenever y'all ready.
Go ahead. I got you. Y'all go ahead and
pause, baby. Shout your socials out.
Everything Everything is literally I am Melodic Tones. That's I am Melodik. I dropped a single called Let Me Know and Start Over. Both videos are on YouTube. You can get it on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, all that shit.
Yay.
Go stream that shit.
I'm not gonna stream that shit. So
Please.
that fucking card.
Run them plays.
You got any closing statements?
Just pause on the ass play.
She rewind and fast forward. Well, since Tania shout out her OnlyFans,
Hell
follow
yeah.
mines too.
And
Azaria Zaire, subscribe.
Let's go.
Hey, we done.
Press the space bar. Yep.
Word. All right.